All right, so in this module, we are going to talk about keyword research. And this is an important piece of the process because this is where we really start digging into the core element of the actual visit. I don't like to say the word traffic because it's a whole bunch of things that put together that make the traffic piece. This is the actual click. This is what drives to that person actually getting to your landing page. So we have to get this right, because if you get the traffic part wrong, then everything else, or if you get the keyword research part wrong, then everything else is not going to be the results that you want to look for. So let's talk about keyword research and how that affects driving people to your website. First of all, what are keywords? Keywords are nothing more than the words or phrases people use and type into a search engine when they're looking for something. If they're looking for a weight loss product, they go into Google and they type in weight loss. The key is understanding the psychology behind what a person types. Someone who types in weight loss is not the same thing. It's not the same person who goes in and types in download weight loss ebook versus buy weight loss course. Someone who types in buy weight loss course is looking to spend money. Someone who types in download weight loss ebook, we really don't know if they want to spend money yet. So in the beginning, what you want to do is focus on the keywords that shows the consumers closer to the sale. Okay, very important. The goal of the keyword research is to help you find the words that help you define the user intent and gets you closer to the sale. The closer you are to the sale, the higher the conversion rate is. Think about it this way. If they type in the right keyword, it's almost as if they're raising their hands and telling you, please sell to me. That's kind of what we are looking for. So what you want to do is find related words to our niche. So whatever niche you are in, you want to find related words. You want to identify what I call the money keywords. These are the ones that shows that they are spending money. You want to build a large list of related keywords. Once you build that list, you then want to group those keywords into tight groups, and then you want to run your campaign. So right after this module, we go into building campaigns. Okay. So let's talk about finding keywords. There's a couple of different tools that exist. We've got the Google Keyword Planner, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do a demo of the Keyword Planner yet, only because I'm not as fond of the new Keyword Planner as I was the old Google Keyword tool. So I've got a couple other tools that I'm going to show you. The next thing we want to do is go out and get the competitors' keywords. What I like to use is a tool called Keyword Spy. I'm going to demo that for you and show you how that works. And then the next thing is we've got a tool called Keyword Researcher. And again, what that does is it goes in and scrapes the Google Suggest. And I'm going to show you that tool as well. Today, we'll demo that also. Now, when you first start your campaign, the key is to focus on your main money keywords. Let me explain this. When you start that campaign, you're just beginning. Focus on the keywords that are what we call high commercial intent, your main money keywords. These are the keywords that show that they want to spend money. We don't have to worry about the ancillary keywords yet, because let's focus on the ones that guarantee these are going to make money. Then once we build our sales process out, then we can work on some of the secondary and third level keywords. So what are your money keywords? Let's say if we're selling a weight loss product. A money keyword is going to be something like buy weight loss book, right? If they go into Google and they type in buy weight loss book, I know exactly what they are searching for, buy weight loss book. Now, someone who goes into Google and they type in buy truth about abs, buy you on a diet, that's a weight loss book. But that person is way further up that sales cycle, way closer to the sale than someone who types in buy weight loss book, because they know exactly what they want, when they want it. They're just looking for a place to buy. So that's a better money keyword. But in most cases, buy weight loss book is good. If you're in network marketing or MLM, someone types in how to join Amway. I mean, you can't get any better of a keyword than that. How to join Amway. We know exactly what that person's intent is. In the internet marketing space, someone may type in make money as an affiliate. or they may type in how to create a review page or something like that. That's a good example of a money keyword. As a web designer, I mean, look, if someone goes into Google and they type in hire a web designer, that's what I want to be found for. You know, I help people with that. A better one might be hire a web designer in Georgia. That's not that great as hire a web designer in Orlando, Florida. We know what they want to hire and we know exactly where they want to hire that person. So much better of a keyword. And the thing is this, if these keywords don't work, it will be very harder for you to get, or much harder for you to get other keywords to convert. So for example, let's go back. If hire a web designer in Orlando, Florida is not converting on your landing page, then web designer is not going to convert. So hire a web designer may only get 3,000 searches per month, where web designer may get 1,000,000 searches per month. So if hire a web designer in Orlando, Florida is not converting, that means your landing page is not converting, then you definitely do not want to go after the keyword website designer, because that right there is going to get you a lot of clicks to a web page that's not converting. So focus on your money keywords first. If those don't work, it'll be much harder to get the other keywords to convert. That's why a lot of times when I launch a campaign, I don't have 1,000,000 keywords in my campaign. I may have 1 to 5, maybe 1 to 10 keywords per ad group that I am targeting. So the next thing is you want to build your list. What you want to do at this point is you want to put all your keywords in one big list. At this point, you're not worrying about grouping or anything like that at this point. Your main goal when you're building your keyword list is to go out and put your ideas together and put all the keywords into one major group. And then afterward, we're going to use some tools that will filter our keywords down into groups. I'm going to show you some tools that will make it really, really easy for you. So then what you do is you save them out as a TXT file or a text file, and then we import them into the tools that we use. Now let's talk about some action keywords, okay? So we were talking about the main keywords there. Some of the action keywords you're going to find are buy, discount, order, online, how much, low cost, where to buy, review, trial, shipping, special, compare. So what happens is this: if someone types in the words buy and somewhere in that keyword phrase it's got weight loss, discount weight loss products, order weight loss products online, how much is it weight loss products, we know what they're trying to do. Those action words signify that they are looking to buy something. So below this video, I will have a link to a file where you can download more of these action words. So you don't have to worry about writing them all down. They will be in a file below this video. So right now, let's start our keyword research process. Let's start by going to Amazon. So let's do that right quick. Let's go to Amazon. Let's type in weight loss. And let's do weight loss in books. All right, so let's look at this one here. Look inside, the New Atkins Diet, or Dr. Atkins New Diet Revolution. We click on it and we've got the index. Okay, so let's look at some things here. Right? I'm seeing some things already that I want to take a look at here. So all I'm looking for now are keywords that I may want to go out and do some additional research on. So carbohydrates, food allergies, maybe. Okay. Allopurinol, I have no idea what that is, but must be something important. Let's look. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's write that down. That's something that I would look up. Principles, side effects, spreading the word, weight loss principles, nutritional supplements. Binge, that gave me an idea. Binge eating nutritional supplements. See that? Body mass, BMI. Those keywords are always good. So all I'm doing here is I'm just looking for ideas for things that I need to then glycemic index, that I need to go, oh, hidden carbohydrates. I like that. Calorie intake. Calories. So this gives you an idea of what we're doing here. We're just going to Amazon, we're looking in the books, and then we're looking for, hey, are there some keywords here that we haven't thought about that we might want to research just a little bit further in some of the other tools that we are using. So this gives me a good idea. And let's continue on to where we left off. So let's go back to our presentation. So that's all we need to do at Amazon right now. It's just a keyword research, get some ideas, and then we move on to the next phase. Right now, what we're going to do is look at the Keyword Spy demo. So let's do that right now, and then we'll come back to our presentation. All right, guys, so here we are at Keyword Spy. Now, I will tell you that this is a paid tool. It's not something that you have to get, but when you kind of see what it does, it may be something that you will be interested in getting for yourself. So it's a very powerful tool. The whole idea here is let's not reinvent the wheel. Someone's already selling what we want. They're selling it very successfully. Let's find out what they're doing, especially if they're doing it very consistently and very successfully. So there's a couple things here. We've got in Keyword Spy here. You've got domains, keywords, destination URL, or ad copies. And I will tell you where I normally focus is either domains or keywords. And so let's show you what that is. There's a lot of different features here, but these are the ones that you're mainly going to pay attention to. So let's go to keyword, and let's say we are doing, let's come up with a product. Let's say it's weight loss. Let's type in weight loss ebook. Let's click search. And look at this. This shows us people who are bidding on the keyword weight loss ebook. And if we go to PPC competition is what we want to see here. First of all, let's show you the different tabs. You've got ads. This is going to show us all the ads for weight loss ebooks. We can see who's actually running and bidding on this keyword. Here they are. But let's go to PPC competitors. So here are the people who are bidding on this keyword. Now, some of these are very big. I mean, look at this one here. You've got Jenny Craig, 31,000 keywords, right? There's 31,000 keywords that they are bidding on. So let's look at this. Trisense, here we go. Miracle, Carcinia Cambogia, that's a pretty nice one. Nutrisystem, Biggest Resort. What I'm looking for is a smaller website that we can look at, that we can say, okay, what exactly are they doing? December 29th, 1st, and last. Oh, let's look at the dates on that one. 2013. Real Dose. Again, that's too big of a site. I like to go after the small guys because that shows me that, you know, Jenny Craig doesn't care about blowing $1 million on ads. But if we can find a small one, in weight loss may not be that one that we want to look for. So let's look at something else. Let's look at improve golf swing. Okay, here we go. Let's look at who we have here bidding on this keyword. Caddy for Cure, Swingman Golf. We're not going to find a lot of info products because a lot of these guys were kicked out of Google, which is great because they don't even know that they can still be in there. I'm just taking a look at this one. Golf Info Guide from November 12th through December 2013. They've got 1,000 keywords. That's an info product. Let's take a look. Let's click on that. All right, so what do we see here? They've been bidding pretty consistently in Google for over a year. That must mean and it says an estimated daily budget of $156 dollars a day. They're making some money. So here's their main keywords, PPC keywords. Here are their ads. So what we then do is let's go to PPC keywords. Here are all the ad or keywords that they are bidding on. Golf correct swing, golf club test reviews, golf safety tips. And what this shows me here, which what I really like, is this keyword was first seen January 1st, last seen on the 1st. So I don't know if this is a good keyword for them or not. But as I scroll down our list, I'm looking for other keywords that may have been, let's see if we can sort this. Let's go to ascending. Okay, look at that. January 2013 was the first time this keyword was seen, and also the 23rd of December was the last time it was crawled. So probably hasn't crawled it since then. But look at this. This keyword has been found for this advertiser 393 days, 392 days, 319 days, 111 days. So that's what you want to see. That means these are the keywords where they're making their money. These are the ones that have been seen the longest. If we look at sort here from descending, 496 days, 497 days, 499 days. Guys, are you seeing? These are the keywords that they're making their money on because they've been bidding and paying for this keyword for a long time. And we know how much volume it's getting and an estimated cost per click. Okay, so estimated 81 cents, 12,000 uniques per month is estimated for this keyword. So this tool lets us see exactly what someone is doing, and then we can literally steal their most profitable campaigns. The next thing that you want to do is right here, you've got some options. I can export this as Excel. I can export this as CSV or a Google Docs. So I typically just click on that and I just wait for it to tell me it's ready to export, and then I can download. The next tab that I pay attention to is their ads. As we can see here, there's 1,152 ads, and then I will export these as well. I can also sort by days, descending, and this is showing me the number of days this ad has been seen. As we can see here, 109 days. So what this tells me is this is a good ad for them. Whatever this ad is, it is actually working for them and must be converting, because why would they keep running it this long? First seen October and last seen in December. Let's Look at that one here. Looks like that's not that much time. Let's sort this. Whoops. Should have went the other way. Ascending. Yep. So basically from October to December, seeing 2 out of 113 days. Let's look at this. Let's look at, go back here. 1 out of 42, descending. 6 out of 109. So these are the ads that you want to go after. These are the ones showing you that they are making money. Then we look at position. 1, 3, 1. So the position is telling me they're paying to be in the top. This one's in the 10th position. And online video golf lessons. Might not be that high of a converting keyword, or the cost is just too high. So they dropped it to the 10th position. So now I'm looking at, I like the ones that are in the ones, because this is telling me the one must be converting well if they're willing to pay to be in the number 1 position. Number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1. So that's what you want. Once this is ready, you just right click on here and you can download the keywords. Then you come in and do the same thing for the ads. You come in here and then you download all of the ads. So that's the one that I normally focus on. I mean, there's some other things that you can do in Keyword Spy. My main thing when I'm here is I want to find out what my competitor is doing. I want to find out what they're doing successfully. And then I want to download that and save it so that I can duplicate whatever they're doing. See, when I tell you you don't have to be afraid of marketing and advertising, you really don't have to if I can pull out my competitors' profitable campaigns. So this is Keyword Spy. Let's go back to the training and I'll show you some other stuff. All right, so if you want to get the Keyword Spy tool, you can go to thetrafficdominator.com/KS. Again, go to thetrafficdominator.com/KS. Now, let's show you another tool that we use for doing keyword research. This is what I call the Google Suggest Scraper. So let's go to Google right quick and let's show you what the Suggest is and how the keyword researcher tool can help you do that. Okay, so when we go to Google, if we type in ways to lose weight, see that? Google gives us suggestions, ways to lose weight, ways to lose weight fast, ways to lower blood pressure, because we just typed in LO. If we did LOW, see that? Ways to lower blood pressure, ways to lower blood sugar, ways to lower cholesterol, ways to lower your blood pressure. Now, there could be other keywords before ways. Suppose it was 3 ways to lower blood pressure. See, the way that you use the Google Suggest here, it does not have the ability to give you that data. So to be able to do that, we use a tool called Keyword Researcher. So let's show you how this works. So once I'm logged in, I can do a couple things, you know, how to a camera. And what we're doing is, let me open up a notepad. Let's copy this search here. Let's go back to our notepad here. Paste that in. We've got this wildcard here. That's what the star is, a wildcard. Now, what we're telling the tool is to go out into Google and find the way that people type in how to, and then a camera, and then fill in the blank with the wildcard. What are they searching? What are those words that fit in the middle there? Now, the cool thing about this wildcard is I can put that wildcard anywhere. I can put it here. I can put it at the end, or I can put it at the beginning. So let's take a quick search here. Cancel that here. Let's take this one here. Let's do how to a camera. And we don't need all of them. Let's just do the short version. So as you can see, how to hide a camera, how to hack a camera, how to get sand out of a camera, how to get pictures from a camera, right? And then it fills in the blank with words after the camera too. So to an iPad, how to buy. So this is a great way if you are selling a product, and let's say you are selling digital photography, you know, a course on digital photography, right? Take better photos, right? And let's see what it does. So let's clear this list. Take better photos Android, take better photos Australia, take better photos at night. Let's change that to pictures. And there aren't that many. So let's go to A to Z, do it a little bit better. Right? Take better pictures iPhone, take better pictures iPhone 5. So now, watch this. Learn. And then let's do photography. First of all, hopefully you're seeing how fast this tool goes out and gets the data. Learn photography in New Zealand. How did you learn photography? Learn photography with the Fuji X100. Learn wedding photography. Learn wildlife photography. Learn wet plate photography. So these are all people who are saying they want to learn photography. So if you've got a course on photography, are these not the keywords that you would want to show people? Maybe it's not photography. Let's start with digital. By the way, I can add all of these to the master list, and then I can combine them again. See, the cool thing about the Google Suggest results is not only are they keywords that you may have never thought of, but these are keywords that Google are telling you, hey, if you're searching for this, you may also be interested in this because other people are also searching for these keywords. So these are valid and relevant keywords that you can use right now. So learn digital photography, YouTube. Okay, so we're going to add these to the master list. Now our master list is at 465 keywords. So let's take our wildcard. Let's put the wildcard over here. Whoops. There we go. And let's put the wildcard at the beginning. I can add as many of these searches in the box as I want to. Hit go. Okay, so it did the first one. Now it's going to do the second one. Here's an additional 439 keywords. Let's add this to the master list. Now we're at, as you can see, in less than a minute, we're at 1,000 keywords. We're going to hit the cleanup button so we can remove the duplicates. That takes us down to 549 keywords. These are very hot keywords for a market that is a very hot market. Hopefully you saw just how fast I was able to do that. Now what I can do is I can hit the save button and I can save these keywords to my folder. This here is what we call the Keyword Researcher tool. They've got some default searches on the left-hand side. If you just want some ideas on some things, you can use that as well. If you really, really want to go detailed in terms of the level of results, you can choose here. I normally stay with A to Z. This one takes a little bit longer and it's giving so much details that some of those keywords may only be getting 1 or 2 searches here and there, not worth it for those keywords. Again, you can go to clevergizmos.com. That's where you can get this tool. It's called the Keyword Researcher tool. So let's go back to our PowerPoint. As you can see, this is a very powerful keyword research tool. I actually like it better than even the Google keyword tool. All right, so that is the Keyword Researcher tool. Now, what you saw is we took all of our keywords. We're at 1,000 keywords now, right, for that one particular market. Well, we're not going to dump all those keywords into one campaign because it's just not going to work. Our campaigns are not targeted. So what you want to do is you want to group your keywords into tightly focused groups. Let's take a look at our list that we just exported. See, we've got ways to learn digital photography, right? How about this one? Best book. So this would be a targeted group. Book to learn digital photography. Ways to learn digital photography would be another group because it's all about ways to learn, ways to learn, ways to learn. How about this one? Again, ways to learn, that would be one group there. How to learn would be another group. How to learn. So I would start my ad would be how to learn digital photography, right? So that would be that one there. So we've got to group them. Now, if we had to do this by hand, that's going to be a pain in the behind. So we don't want to do that. So when you group them, basically what you're able to do is you're able to make your ads congruent with the user intent. So we can target the ad based on what they're searching. And it also allows me to continue the message on the landing page. If they've typed in ways to learn digital photography, on the landing page, I can talk about ways to learn digital photography. I don't want to talk about how to learn digital photography because they typed in ways to learn digital photography. That also allows me to increase my quality score because Google says the keywords are about ways to learn digital photography, the ad is about ways to learn digital photography, and the landing page is about ways to learn digital photography. And that will also increase my click-through rate because my keyword is in the ad, or the keyword they typed in is in the ad that they see. So let's show you an example of what the groups may look like. If you've got fat burner, your keywords in this group may be best fat burner ideas. What is a fat burner? The one thing in common is the words fat burner. So my ad is going to have fat burner, my keywords are going to have fat burner, and my landing page is going to have fat burner. Another example is flat abs. So get flat abs, flat ab exercises, and how to get flat abs. The key congruent thing here is flat abs. Every single one of these keywords has the word flat abs in it. So let me show you the tool that we created that allows us to go ahead and filter the keywords. Let's show you this tool here. This is what we call the keyword filter. Again, you don't need a tool like this. You can go out and do it by hand, but I'm going to show you how fast we can filter keywords even if it's a huge list. So let's start with some keywords here. Let's import some keywords. And I'm going to import a lot of keywords. As you can see, I just imported 35,199 keywords. That's a lot of keywords, folks. Imagine if you had to group these keywords all on your own. It would take forever to be able to do that. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to delete the duplicates, right? So let's go here. Actually, let's go here. Let's go delete duplicates, and then we're going to update. So right away, we deleted about 1,000 keywords. We're down to 3,500 keywords that we can now use in our list. So now we have to group the keywords, and we've got a couple options here. On this tab, what I can say is, okay, let's look at free opportunity. Let's find all the keywords that have to do with free. So every keyword in this list is about business opportunity and work from home. So if I type in the word free and then I say move here, it just moved 1,500 keywords into this group here, 1,537 to be exact. So look at this. How to start a webcam. How to start. I lost the one here. Let's look at this one. How to start a webcam home business for free. Maybe we don't want to advertise to those free people. So we want to create a separate group just for the free people. Let's get them out of our list. So our name is going to be free opportunity. Let's create. So now I've got a list up here, which is all the free people who are looking for free stuff. We don't want those. So that's one way that we can filter the list. We can come in here, type in a keyword that we want. Maybe we type in the word small business. There's 1,200 that have the word small business. So let's do this. Let's put them all back. If we made a mistake, we don't want it. We just highlight them all and then move it back. Now, as you can see, our list also went down from 3,400 down to 3,300, and that's because we have 1,537 that we moved here. Let's look at this piece here, which I call the auto filter. The auto filter is basically, we're going to let the tool do all the work for us. So here's what we're going to do. Calculate the phrases as they appear. Let's click this button. What it's going to do is it's going to take all the keywords and it's going to tell me what's common in all the keywords. There are 26,000 keywords that have the word business, 13,000 have the word home, 9,312 have the word opportunity. So let's look at the ones that have 3 words or more. So there are 6,885 that have the words work from home. There's 44,000 that have the words to start a, how to start a business. So let's start grouping some of these, okay? So here's what we're gonna do now. Let's take this one, how to start. We're gonna highlight that. And let's move that here. So we've got 3,000 keywords that have the words how to start or start a business is what they all have in common. So let's go here, start a, and then we're going to create a new tab. We've got a new tab up here, and it also removed that 3,000 from our total list. Now let's look at this here, home-based business. Let's add that. We've got 1,288 that have the words home-based business in them. Let's create. We've got home-based business as the name. There we go. How about work at home? Click create or move over. Then we create from home jobs. Move that. Create business opportunities. Move it here. Create. Let's do start a small. Move here. Create small business opportunity. Move here. Create from home business. Move here. Create. So what have we done now? So we've created, now our list is down to 26,000. So in less than 1 minute, we took our list from 38,000 down to 26,000. I'm sure you can imagine that doing this by hand would have been a nightmare to do. So now we have our list. This one has 644 keywords in there. The main thing they all have in common is business opportunities in. So obviously these are people looking at cities, right? So let's move back to this tab. Maybe we want to even narrow it down even further. Maybe we're looking for business opportunities in Atlanta. Let's see how many keywords we have. There's only 1. So do we want to create that? Maybe not be worth it for 1 keyword. But let's look at, I just saw a good one. So let's move this one back. Let's type in adult. There's 2. So let's create that one. Let's look at what other commonalities we may find in this list. Oops, we got to go back here. I see advertising. Let's see how many are there. There's 2. So some of these lists, see, we've already narrowed it down so good that this list now, the subgroups are getting smaller and smaller. So we're only finding 1 or 2 keywords. So you probably don't want to spend the next half hour trying to narrow this list down because there's not much. Now, in some of these other ones from home, we may find there's something in the home category that we could do. Okay, I saw part-time, right? So maybe we may do, let's look at the word part. All right, there's 6 keywords. So business opportunities, ideas from home, part-time. So we may create that one. Let's call this from home part-time, just so we can from home part-time create. Okay, so now we've got our list, and now what I can do is I can either export these one at a time. I can rename this. I can export, click this button here to export, or I can click on export all. That will allow me to do that. Now, if you don't have a tool like this, the other way that you can do this is you can open up either one of your files. So for example, we can open up our file here and just copy, open up a notepad, and I can save this in Notepad, open it up in Excel, and just do a find. Control find, and let's do a word search for start A. And in Excel, we can filter these out manually in Excel. So if you like this tool, you're interested in this tool, there should be a link below this video for the keyword filter tool. This is a great tool for helping you filter your keywords. So let's go back to our presentation here. So again, as you can see here, great tool for filtering your keywords. This is how you can take a very large keyword list and narrow it down. Whatever tool you use, just make sure you get your keywords down to a manageable level. Now, when it comes to formatting your keywords, there's 3 things you've got: phrase, broad, and exact. So let me show you what that means when you're working with Google. So let's open up Notepad. Okay. Phrase, broad, exact. So let's say your keyword is fat burner. Okay? In the phrase match, if someone types in, where do I get fat burner ideas? If you bid on the keyword fat burner in phrase, your ad will show. And what you need to do is you need to put quotations around your keyword. So your keyword in Google is going to be fat burner with quotations around it. Where do I get fat burner ideas? Now let's talk about broad. Broad would be how to remove fat from a stovetop burner. Now, that keyword has nothing to do with fat burners the way that you're thinking, right? But this, if someone typed this in to Google, that would trigger your ad. How to remove fat from a stovetop burner. Why? Because the word burner and the word fat is in the ad. So long as that's anywhere in the ad, it will trigger your keyword. So how do we trigger broad? All you have to do is bid on fat burner without anything around it. Now, as you can imagine, the conversion rate on fat burner is not going to be as good. It's going to be much lower than expected. Then you have exact. And exact means they went into Google and they typed in fat burner. There was nothing before and nothing after. So in the broad match, long as fat burner is, in the phrase match, long as fat burner is together, anything before and anything after is okay, but long as fat burner is together. In broad match, the word needs to be anywhere in your saying. In the broad match, or I should say the exact match, it can only be fat burner, nothing before or nothing after. Okay, so if your book is fat burner ideas, so if they type in fat burner ideas and you bid on fat burner in exact, it's not going to trigger your ad because it's not the exact match. So how do you bid on fat burner in exact? You're going to put open bracket, fat burner, close bracket. So when you're in Google and you enter your keyword in Google and you tell Google, this is what I want to bid on, you're going to put open bracket, fat burner, close bracket. This tells Google only when someone types in fat burner with nothing before and nothing after, show my ad. If they type anything else, do not show my ad. All right, now when we get into creating our campaigns, I'm going to show you where you add these keywords in. So just remember, you've got three formats. You've got phrase, broad, and exact. Phrase is with the quotations around it. Broad is with nothing around it. And exact is with the brackets around it. Okay, very important for you to know that. So now that you have your keywords, you'll be ready to start putting your campaigns together, and we'll see you on the next module.